What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what time it is. We are back with another one. I know I've been gone for too long, man, but I am back. Football season is back, and we finna get straight to it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, y'all already know who the man of the hour. Y'all already know who the talk of the town. My boy Shedeur Sanders. He looking good out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. It making me a little happy, man. You know what I'm saying? 7-on-7, I know it's 7-on-7, but the way he is being very precise out there, the way he is hitting every single route on a dime, it has the Cleveland Browns and even myself excited about his future. Now, I know he got to compete with my boy Dillon Gabriel. We all know that. We'll just see where the line falls at the end of the day, okay? Now, the biggest question that's going around town, the biggest question that is asked around the city is, can my boy start for the Cleveland Browns this year? How high of a chance do we have of becoming that starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? And if you ask me, I will say that he has a very strong chance to becoming a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Now, I know a lot of y'all want to say, oh, man, he ain't even on the team yet. He got to make the tryouts and all that good stuff through the preseason. Okay, I get that. But let me explain to y'all why I really do feel like he do have a chance of being the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Now, like I said earlier, this man is hitting every single route on a dime, okay? He's looking really good out there. Now, if he continues to play this way or throw the ball this way when everybody comes in for the training camp, when everybody put the pads on and the live action, the real action start to happen, this is going to be something that the Cleveland Browns, especially the head coach or whoever else, cannot ignore, okay? This is something that they will have to take into consideration, especially if he is one of the most precise quarterbacks that is out there on the field. Now, being the fact that he is the very last quarterback on the depth chart, I do understand it will be harder for him during the preseason because he will get the least snaps. We all know that. So when it comes to him being out there on the field in the preseason, every single play that he has to stand out. He has to show out. Go out there and really impress them, which is harder for him. But if this man is out there in practice doing what he got to do, especially when them pads are on and he's looking like possibly one of the best quarterbacks that's out there on that field, the head coach, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the coaching staff will take that into consideration, in which maybe, just maybe, they will give him more plays in the preseason, okay? So I honestly, right now, his main focus should be making the team. That's it. But when he makes the team, and I say when he makes it because I know he will make that team, okay? Who is on that depth chart that he should be afraid of when it comes to starting? I'm not sitting here saying that he will start immediately, okay? He will need some things to fall in his favor, like somebody playing terrible or, God forbid, injuries. I hate injuries. I pray to God nobody gets injured. I just hope that, and I don't even want to wish on nobody downfall, but I do love Shedeur. I'm not going to lie to you. The best way for him to be able to start is for everybody to have a terrible season. I mean, terrible. So realistically, he has a chance to be a starter in the middle of the season. Maybe after week 6, he has a good chance, especially if he's out there doing good and everybody's doing bad. Now, like I was saying, who on that depth chart should he be afraid of? Okay, let's think about it for a second. You have my boy Deshaun Watson. He's done. Barbecued, injured. He's out the way. You got Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, man, come on, man. He old, man. He 2 toes away from being out the door. We all know it. I mean, this man played 4 games last year and threw 6 interceptions, in which they sat him out the very last game because he ain't doing too good, man. He out the door, man. Let's just go and move him out the way. Slide him to the left. And who's next in line? Kenny Pickett? Come on, man. Yeah, he's not good. Subpar quarterback. That's what I call him, okay? He's not that good. When you look at his first 2 seasons as a starter, below average. I'm sorry, below average. His very first season as a quarterback, this man threw more interceptions than he did touchdowns. When you look at his second season, this man played 12 games and threw 6 touchdowns. This man played 12 full games and only got 6. This man has never been a top 20 quarterback ever in the NFL. Slide him to the left. Who else we got? My boy Dillon Gabriel. Okay, we all know what time it is when it comes to my boy Dillon. All right, now he is a pretty good quarterback. I'm not going to take nothing from him, but he is not better than Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders was going into the draft as the second best quarterback that was available. Okay. He was the second best, regardless of anything. Now, when I look at their numbers, it's kind of identical. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, they both threw well. They both had a good amount of touchdowns, a low amount of interceptions. All right? I can give them that. But if you put Shedeur on the Oregon Ducks, okay, and you put my boy Dylan Gabriel over there with Colorado, where my boy Shedeur was running for his life, it would be no comparison. I'm just saying. When you look at the two, my boy Shedeur is still able to have the same amount of yards, or he had more yards than my boy Dylan Gabriel. He had more touchdowns than my boy Dylan Gabriel. He had a better percentage than my boy Dylan Gabriel. So, I got to say, you know what I'm saying, move Dylan out the way. All right. Now, granted, yeah, he did get drafted before him, so okay, they will put him out there before my boy Shedeur Sanders. But at the end of the day, you know, I just don't think there's nobody. If I'm Shedeur Sanders and I'm sitting in that locker room, I'm looking around like, man, bro, I have no worries. There is absolutely nothing I should be worried about when it comes to getting a chance to be a starter for the Cleveland Browns. And I think once he becomes that starter, it's going to be solidified. Okay? That's just my opinion. The amount of confidence that this young man has, that is something that you want from a quarterback. You look at Brett Favre, you look at Aaron Rodgers, you look at Tom Brady. These are all some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played a game of football. Every last one of them had that kind of confidence. Every last one of them was cocky in their own individual way. And that's the same thing that Shedeur Sanders has. That's the same presence that he gives when he step out there on that field or when he speak on his behalf. You get what I'm saying? Even when he speak, just like in his interview the other day, he was still humble. He's not trying to impress anybody but himself. He's not worried about nobody else but proving himself right. You can't beat that, man. This man has every single thing you need in a quarterback. He has that arm. He has the vision. He's very precise. What more do you want from him? And he can scramble if he have to. He can extend plays if he have to. You can't beat that, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think my boy Shedeur Sanders got a great chance of being that starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? Do y'all think he will make the team? Will he do just enough to make the team? And when he make the team, will he do more to become that starter? I'm going to talk to y'all on the next one.